with his good pal Sim, back for another episode of Noobs in Space, guys. We are super hyped, guys. I mean, hyped to the max. This train is running off the rails, baby, all the way to July 23rd, 4th. Yeah.
You almost got the date wrong there.
I'm so ready for it to drop, man. And oh my God, guys, it is confirmed. I got the okay today from the boss. Guess what? Sword is going to be on vacation on the 24th and the 25th. Oh my God. So, guys,
that's probably good. That's what we want as well, is you to have a little bit of time off when the update drops so that we can actually get in there and start checking
out baby.
Getting shot by people.
Yeah.
People's freighters. It's going to be great.
Oh, it's going to be epic, guys. Listen. I don't want to scare nobody. Me and Sim will be looking for allies and people to hang with in the multiplayer. Yeah. Alright, guys, but I want y'all to see this, okay? I want you to see this, because this will scare you. Look at that. 80 million from a billion, guys. 80 million units from a billion units, guys. This account is at 27.5 hours. Oh, mercy. You know what's going to happen when we start up the new multiplayer saves? Who's going to be fast?
I cannot wait.
I'm like a racehorse at the gate, ready to start running, baby.
Different ones. I found some different fish here than I found earlier. That's amazing. I really like these fish. They're really fish-like.
Oh, you got some fishies, do you?
These are really cool. They're like kind of like little greens. They actually look like real fish. I do like them.
Well, cool.
They are good. Why is this always buffering every time when I put this on? It does buffering for no reason at all.
Oh no! Buffering's bad.
It is for me. I'm going to like literally zeros of the others. And I can get the chat up properly. But I think it freezes and then I can't see the chat, which is not any fun.
Mr. Simtex UK, sir.
Yes.
Could you move your mic a little closer?
Is that better?
That's much better, sir. Much better. Yeah, okay. Old Sword's a little hard of hearing today. Yeah.
Ooh, pretty things. Yeah, I'm really excited. I really think that today, that information we got is basically Hello Games saying we recognise that hubs are there.
Oh, yes.
We realise it's a big part of the community and we're going to be adding tools. So get excited. I think that's like kind of like a hint to some of the features we might be getting. They're saying that, you know, share stuff and put new information up for them. I really feel that is it's like a solid. It's a solid kind of indication that hubs, you know, that they recognise hubs.
Yeah.
For a start, which is quite important because, you know, there's not really been an indication of sort of or supporting them or Hello Games even being interested in kind of hubs and what they have to bring. So ultimately, that really is quite exciting.
Remus, what's up, buddy?
Hey,
Remus is in the chat. He's got to be sleepy. He's got to be sleepy. He's about a minute and a half behind, but that's okay, brother. You still first.
Yeah, absolutely. The notifications, I don't know what it is with YouTube over the last couple of days, but the notification process really has been a bit.
Yeah, they hating on the. They're hating on the news, man. Well, I'm tell you what. I think they're hating on No Man's Sky.
Hey, John Hall, what is up? How are you, man? Welcome.
John Hall in the stream.
I know the notifications have been a bit. I don't know what's going on with the notification game. We've been having reports.
I bet so, buddy.
The notification is not amazing. Oh, I've just found the biggest crab in the history of all time.
Ooh. It's about go time.
6 meters tall.
It is about go time. Might have to come by and shoot it with my exotic. Easy
no,
pickings.
This is huge. This is huge. Is it aggressive? No, it's ambulatory, so it just ambles around.
The big ones usually aren't aggressive. But God, just take the mentality off them small killer ones and put in one of the big ones, man. You'd have a death machine, dude.
Doing quite nicely. How's your Monday? I'll be right back. Gonna go over and say hello to Sword. No problem, John. Yeah,
what is
right,
up,
actually.
John?
It's been a good day. Made
nice.
A couple of videos on the old YouTubes. I put a couple up.
Hey, buddy.
Like a little funny
Happy Monday to you.
And then just did a video on the new Waking Titan update stuff. So yeah, been a good day all in all. Been pretty productive, more so than most days, to be honest. And streaming, so that's like 3 times on YouTube. So I cannot get to see this guy's face. He just constantly walks away from me. It's not cool.
That's what camera mode's for, brother.
Yeah, any chance you can pull my stream up on your phone or anything?
Yeah, give me 2 shakes. I gotta scan these 2 hollers that landed.
I don't know if you want to actually. It might actually give you nightmares.
Oh, the killer crab, super crab.
Oh, it's 6.86 meters tall.
Nice.
It is literally the biggest crab I think it's possible to find.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Is there an upper limit of how tall stuff can be? I really don't know. I'm really not sure about that.
Oh man, John, yeah, man, I've had some trouble out of stuff loading up as far as like the uploads to the server, especially the new base. Oh my God, that's a big crab, dude.
Yeah, I know, it's insane, huh?
Holy cow. That's alright though. They are easier to hit from the ship when they're that big.
Look at this though, look at this. You can like fully... You just like wander underneath him and he's not even first. He's like completely happy to just be chilling.
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
Massive grab. Dominus Bellator, howdy Seven Sword, howdy Dominus.
What is up, Dominus? Welcome to the stream, buddy.
Thanks for popping over, saying hello, seeing how we're doing. Hope you had a nice day. Let us know, in fact, what you've been up to today, Dominus. Anything interesting or fun? I'm going to have a little wander around on this planet, because I came across this one a little bit earlier. And then I'm probably going to try and find another one. This is actually really cool. I found some really nice fish. Really unusual shapes. Sword with the crab discrimination. Yeah, oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You know
seriously,
what? You know what?
Sword could take out the entire crab population of the galaxy. He would.
Oh, I'm telling you what. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Looky here. Looky here. The crab blaster is almost complete, guys. I need coolant theta, and I need my 2 fauna thetas, fauna and flora theta, and this thing is done. Yes.
Looks a little like my moon. Yeah, that's a very good point. Actually, it does look a bit like John Hall's room. It's got the same color palette.
Guys, I want to give a big shout out to my good friend Remus. Guys, he dropped some knowledge on us the other day.
It's true.
Yeah, and game mode done a video on it explaining how to get rich the fastest way I have ever seen, guys.
It works.
It works. Confirmed.
Good thing, not much. Just
oh yes, sir. Remus,
yeah,
Remus. Look at that. Look at that, sir. Look at that. You see that? That's my good buddy Remus helped me out with that. That's like going to the Remus Bank and Trust and taking out a loan for 1 billion units. Oh yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, thank you for giving us and game mode the head up by that, right?
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
Going to be useful, especially if we're trying to max those unites for the old next drops. I'm in 2 minds, though. I'm not going to lie. I am kind of in 2 minds about the whole making units before next. Because I think in one way it will be kind of cool for like the normal side saves and the modes we have at the moment. But I really, I found a whale. Well, it's not a whale, but it's like in between a whale and a manta.
Ooh.
That really is predatory. I'm going to have to get my camera out. Wow.
Oh, it was Mick who told you? What is up?
Beast.
Cool. That's awesome,
That is
Mick.
the most
Thank you.
unusual underwater thing I've ever
Ah,
seen.
ah.
That is super cool. Look
Re
how evil that looks. It's got 6 eyes.
Remus said it was Mick. See, Mick JT84 that told him. So, guys, in both streams, it is Mick JT84. Hashtag that brother in the chat, guys. He is
Mick JT84 was that?
Yes, yes. Oh my goodness, dude.
Oh, I didn't believe I've just done that.
That was a epic amount of units I made this afternoon. I mean, I was sitting there. Me and Sim was on the party chat talking for it. We even, while he was doing the uploaded video, and man, I was like, dude, you believe I just hit or just made like 300 million units? And he's like, what?
Oh, Bacon Pancakes has popped into the chat. Hello.
What's
there,
up, Bacon Pancakes?
Bacon Pancakes. How are you today, good sir? John Hall saying, Semtex, I watched one of your old streams today from like September 2016. Yeah, that would have been just after the game actually launched, originally, No Man's Sky. It was the day that you went to the fabric store and your cat was jumping all over you. I can relate. I used to have an awesome, huge cat. That cat there would have been the cat I have right now, Mogler, the Moglinator, as I like to call her. She's absolutely brilliant.
What's up,
she's
Siege
a lot
Ninja?
bigger than she was.
Whoa.
She's a lot bigger than she was now. But yeah, awesome. That's cool. Well, thank you for going and checking out one of the old streams. I actually have a lot of the old vanilla stuff, a whole series, I think 62 videos or something on vanilla, where I find portals and all kinds of stuff before they were even added. So yeah, that's awesome, man. Banker Pancake says, I'm good. How are my favourite noobs doing? I'm good.
What is up, buddy? Hey, John Hall, dude, check out game mode. He done a edited video on that yesterday, I believe, wasn't it? Yesterday or Saturday?
I think it was last night. Yeah, I think it was last night.
Check out his video, dude. He shows exactly how it works, and I mean, it's the bomb, dude. I would show it to you, but I can't do it on the stream because you actually have to shut your play. You have to actually have to close the application a lot.
Run away. Ahoy, Siege Ninja. How are you, man? I hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope life is treating you well today, good sir. What have you been up to? Trying to get more crewmates for the old... Ooh. I tell you what, I'm finding amazing fish on this planet, man. This is like the best underwater life I've found so far on one planet. All of the fish actually look like fish. Oh wow, that's like a mix between an anglerfish and a piranha. Oh wow. And a bass. Oh my god.
Oi.
I'm loving this. This is probably, yeah, I think this could be the best underwater life I've found on one planet so far. We've got a crazy predator. We've got 2 different types of fish so far. That's 3 types of fish. Have I scanned these yet? No. I don't know why I'm scanning them. See, this dude is properly after me, look. He's not having any of it.
He's not happy,
like,
is he?
Get out of my sea. I can swim faster than he can, which is odd, because I would assume that my physical body is probably not quite as well engineered as his for swimming through water, but for some reason, I can in fact swim faster than him.
He's giving you a false sense of security, sir, because he's going to gang up on you.
Race up behind me in a minute.
Well, he's waiting on his buddies to get over in front of you and box you in, sir. Yeah.
It's got orange kelp sack as well.
Nice.
Orange kelp sack at night.
Oh, I hadn't seen that but one time, man. That's pretty awesome.
Check that out. There you go. I'll stay still here for a second so that you can like have a quick glance. But yeah, it's like the spiky ones and they're orange. They really stand out. This would be a perfect planet to come with a Please don't attack me, Mr. Fish. This would be a perfect planet to come with a nomad and harvest, and that with the nomad thing from the top of the water, because it will really show out against the background really well.
Heck
That's a
yeah.
pro tip as well.
Hey,
Pro tips all the way.
Simtex.
Yes.
On a more obscure and inside joke note, sir, it is at 15.
What?
What we talked about earlier, sir, that we're not going to talk about on the stream. Yes, down to 15.
Okay.
It's down to 15.
Right. Okay. I was interested. That's cool. I'm loving this though. The orange, that really looks nice. That's like kind of the orange seeing a lava lamp or something.
Ooh, yeah, I know. The orange is cool, dude. Like I said, I've only seen
really
that.
Nice,
I've only seen that one planet, but man, it was epic.
See, if I swim through this group of fish, do you think I can get the predator that's chasing me to eat the fish? I've never seen an animal attack another animal underwater.
I ain't never seen one underwater, but yeah, that would be interesting.
Just me. Apparently, Semtex tastes better than any fish in this entire ocean to that predator, because he is stalking me hard.
Well, it's 'cause you're so sweet and spicy at the same time, sir.
Built a landing pad at his base today, along with a Colossus. Congratulations!
What is up?
JT84.
That is epic, dude.
We have summoned Mick JT84 by Remus telling us about the trick that he was told.
Yeah, buddy.
He is currently in the chat, so thank you ever so much, good sir, for passing on the amazing information that you passed on to Remus, who then passed that information on to Game Mode and us about the duplication thing. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you ever so much, sir. Appreciate that. Hello, welcome to the stream. It's lovely to have you with us today, good sir. I hope you've been having a nice morning, afternoon, or evening. I'm not sure whereabouts in the world you reside. So yeah. How awesome is that? I can't believe that. We just mentioned, like, Mick in the stream, and he appears.
And boom, there he is.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, as soon as Remus said Mick was the one that told me, like, the next comment was Mick popping in on my side.
You're not going to believe this, but Mick actually put that into Reddit over a year ago.
Really?
That's what he's saying. So
oh my God!
Next, I post it on the Facebook NMS group, and I'm assuming that is where Remus then learned that from. So,
oh my goodness,
effort, sir, because that could have been a pro tip that would have been entirely lost on the entire community had you not have done that.
I can't believe I didn't know about it, and it had been up for a year. That is amazing.
Dark Lord sent me a screenshot of his pirate shuttle freighter while flying in boost, not pulsing, and the speed was 4,000. Yeah, he also sent me that screenshot as well, because I wasn't able to respond because at the time I actually got it, it was about 5:30 in the morning. Me and Saul were chatting, and by the time we got done chatting and everything,
you was asleep.
Yeah, I was burst. I was literally almost asleep at my control pad. So yeah. Sorry I didn't reply on that, but I did actually check it out, so apologies I didn't send you a message back, but I had seen it. I love that orange glow off that kelp sack, that really is awesome. Just saying. John Hall, he finds the coolest things, man. Yes, he does find incredible stuff in that sky. It's got to be said, he is a glitch finder extraordinaire.
Oh, Simtex is we run dual streams. He streams and I stream. Yeah, Simtex, can you pull my chat up, sir, and post in my chat there?
Bear with me just a moment, and I will do just that. I need to get your page up. I try not to run both of them at the same time because it makes my PC a little bit of hassle. Like
well, yeah, you gotta keep it up. Just put it.
Oh no, I am doing it.
Put a little massage in there.
To explain why.
I got you.
Currently, you know what I mean? I don't want you.
I got you. I
don't want to. I do want to watch, but my PC just can't handle it, man.
It's okay, sir.
It's not amazing. It is a reconditioned office PC that was very cheap. So okay. There you go, good sir.
There you go.
Posted in the chat. Hello.
There you go, guys. And if you aren't subscribed to Simtex, what is wrong with you?
Oh,
Get
same
it
as
done.
well for all the guys over here. If there are any of you that are
I'll be
currently
right there, sir.
unsubscribed to Sword, or have subscribed to me, thank you ever so much, firstly. But also at the same time, me and Sword are noobs in space. I'm kind of one half and he's the other half, so I'm like the right arm, he's the left arm.
What's
And
up, Ivy Mike?
we share all the furry bits. So yeah, definitely go over and his name is in the chat. What's up, Ivy Mike? How's it going, man? I hope you're doing well, man. Thank you very much for popping by. Really appreciate that. Thank
You know
you
what,
also
dude?
for leaving a
Oh my
comment
God.
on the David Attenborough narration
That was awesome,
mini
dude.
kind of documentary spoof thing I did. Because that's amazing. Oh, Mike said he subbed to both of us twice. You're a legend, Mike.
Nice.
Thank you so much. Mike is awesome, and he is part of the Getting It Gang, guys. So go and check them out if you get a chance to do that, because yeah, they're all cool peeps. They're all lovelies. But especially Ivy Mike, because I love him and his furry face. Just cause. Enough said. But yeah, man, we like that's quite. I really find this new information exciting about this update thing, and I think it even more kind of reinforces in my mind that we're gonna get the community tools. I'm absolutely set that we're gonna get proper official hub integration. We're gonna be able to, like, you know, have clan tags like you would have in Call of Duty, but for like our
cool.
federations and stuff like that, so we'll be able to identify ourselves as being part of a hub and claim territory as well as part of a hub, I think.
Thank you, Nolan Survives. Appreciate the sub, buddy.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. What a cool day, though. Really. We had, you know, that the first stuff come out. We had all of the little elementy clues that I thought was it was chemical elements at first, and then it worked out that it wasn't.
Oh, Remus, you're the coolest in the Getting It game, buddy.
Code. So yeah, Remus is GNG. I always forget that. I'm so sorry, Remus.
Remus is the coolest GNG there is, man.
We had like 20 people register the GNG hub. Awesome, man.
Ivy Mike, you're a really, really close second place, but yeah, Remus is the man.
Oh, what you're calling Remus as your GNG favorite, yeah?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what. We play Fortnite. When Remus gets in, man, he could like leave me to die and do way better. But nah, he's like the bodyguard,
man. I've never seen what Remus looks like though, and I've seen Mike, and Mike's a sexy guy. He's got a beautiful beard. You know what I'm saying?
Very manly beard.
Pics of Remus. I'm not really sure who I can call my favourite GNG.
Yeah.
I've got to say, Mike's kind of edging it out a little bit.
Oh no.
Season just saying we are recruiting for a space.
Thank you, Nolan.
If you're interested, come down.
Will do.
Next, to get into the fun, join through self-promotion on the Noobs in Space Discord. Yeah, you will find that there. So yeah, and also might as well shout out the Discord. We do have a Discord. We share cool stuff on there.
Oh yeah.
Loads of people put like amazing drawings and communicate with each other, and it's a cool place to find. Or even if you're a content creator, there is a self-promotion page where you're able to like click your links and stuff in there, so that anyone that might not be following you guys that is happy across our stuff.
And if you need resources, there's a list of new bases there. Yeah.
Absolutely, the official Noobs in Space farms, built by Sword and myself. Admittedly, more by Sword than by myself, admittedly. But all of the info's there, so you can go and check it out. You know, if you want to make those billions by the time next drops, you can do that. It's getting really barren now. Look at that. That's really quite cool. But yeah, you can do that, guys. So check it out. Nolan Survives. Just check out Red System. Higher odds for weird planets. That's a really cool tip. Thank you, Nolan.
Cool.
That. I must admit, not a name I recognise. So welcome.
I know.
Yeah,
he's a new subscriber to the Sword channel.
I appreciate it. Did you
this is nice.
New farms? I hope so. What, register the farms on the Hello Games new website, you mean? I've just made a video about it. That's so terrible. It's something
Man.
process.
Well, you know, it's early. It's early for Simtex, guys. It is early in the morning.
3 in the morning. Nolan5 says, no. Welcome aboard, Nolan. Welcome aboard. By all
Welcome
means,
aboard.
if you're not already and you're interested in No Man's Sky content, hit the link for the Discord, and that'll link you to loads of other cool people that are already part of the community, and they will further link you to even more cool people that are part of the No Man's Sky community. So definitely a good place to do that. We haven't yet, to be honest, Mike, but thank you for suggesting it, and I think that's a really good idea, and I think we will. I don't think you're limited on your submissions either, Sword, so we could literally submit all of the farms to Hello Games, and you never know, they might actually feature it.
Ooh. Well, you know,
that would be a cool idea. Thank you, Mike, for that. Thank you very much for that.
I don't believe we'll be able to top Cobra, but yeah.
To my base. Okay, buddy, give me 2 seconds. Our Discord
here, yep, it's that one planet. Okay, cool.
Remus has sent me a picture of himself with an apron over his face holding a broom.
There you go,
so
mate.
I still don't know what he looks like, but you are quite pretty, I'll give you that. Gonna register my base, quite pretty, says Siege. Yeah, everyone should do that, man. Everyone get involved in getting all of that information over. Hello Games have asked us specifically to upload places of interest, places that we visit, places that we find beautiful. Definitely, you know, get involved with that community project. Let's show, you know, let's inundate them.
Show hello. What
this
community's about.
You know, they feel the love from us. They feel that, like, you know, that we're all really interested in communication. Because do you know what? If we communicate really heavily with them right now, it might even start the process of opening a bit more of a, you know, a back and forth communication process between us, the community, and Hello Games themselves. Definitely worth checking out, guys. Pimpin' Places in the chat. Hey,
what
Pimpin',
is up, Pimpin'?
Thank you for stopping by. Another GNG member. Thank you for the support there, guys. We appreciate it. That's absolutely amazing. Yeah. But yeah, I must admit, I love that. Dark Lord saying 90 more circuit boards, and I'll have 290. Good effort, man.
Awesome.
That is hardcore. That is a hardcore.
290 stasis devices, 290 circuit boards. Because I know he was cranking stasis devices this week. I believe he was talking about stasis devices, which is epic, dude.
I think he possibly could have been, yeah. I think he could have
yes.
Malachi, hello again, Malachi. Thank you.
What's up, Malachi?
Showing support. Malachi's becoming a bit
What's
of a
up,
regular,
Pimpin'?
you know. He pops in, says hello on a lot of the streams. So thank you ever so much for doing that, Malachi. I'm guessing you kind of like the content. So most people don't know they do. Ballista Cola is saying, I had a great day thanks to Alpha popping in right after Sword. He then spread the word on Discord, which I joined, and showed me so much love. Then some guy called Ivy Mike subbed me. I know this Ivy Mike guy, he gets around.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
He's amazing. You need lots of people communicating the same places. Squeaky wheels.
Well, see,
grease. You're absolutely right there. You're absolutely right.
I'm telling you what, man. That's what this whole thing's about, guys. You know, we support each other. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Guys,
well,
I'm telling you.
I think Cobra puts it best, man. We are a constellation. Let's all connect those dots.
Yeah, buddy.
It's all well and good being a star in and of your own, but when you're looking up into the sky at night, it's all of those stars that make that beautiful scene, isn't it? So, yeah, I think that's really. Barren Ocean. At the moment, Siege, you're not wrong. When we get nearer the actual land, it's not barren anymore, but I've got a feeling land is actually quite far back that way, so it's 11 minutes away. So what we're going to do is we're going to cheat. We're going to go and reload the current save, boom, and that's going to take us back to the ship.
Oh no.
Malachi saying, love everything NMS. So do we, man. You're in the right place. You're in the right place. Bacon Pancake says every star is a bro. You're not wrong, man. Or, I've got to put it out there, or a broette. Because surprisingly enough, guys, and I know you won't believe this, but there is quite a strong contingent of female No Man's Skyers out there.
I know.
We've got a Shenda. We've got a Shenda Farmist. We've got Grammy.
Grammy. We got Niblet.
Yeah.
We've got Lily Hawk.
Yeah. Radio Caravan.
Oh yeah, Radio Caravan.
Loads of people out there that, you know, lots of female players as well. So let's not forget about them, because you know, I fall into that quite a lot, where I say, hey guys, you know what I mean? I think everyone kind of gets that it's not like actually sort of a thing about the sex of the individual. It's just like a way of saying hello to a group of people. But I am going to try and start saying, hey guys and girls.
You're so PC, sir.
You know what I mean? Well, no,
You're
it's not
so
that. It's just,
I'm picking, man.
If
I'm picking, brother.
Female,
I'm picking.
I'd also want to be recognised. You know what I mean? And I think that's fair. I think that's fairer.
Well, you are the
yeah.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Sorry.
Of No Man's Sky.
And I'm not quite sure what you mean by case if, buddy. If you can elaborate a little, because I'm not quite sure. Season Inver says we're low on crew members. I hope we get more before next. I'm sure you will, bro. I'm sure you will.
Yeah, buddy.
Ballisticola says we are a constellation on the rise and not a constellation prize.
Nice.
I like that. I like that, bro. That's really cool.
Oh man, we did mishelp you. Remus says, how dare you mishelp you? Help You Collections, another great female content provider. Yeah, sorry about that, brother.
Well, it is super early, but I am wrong. Yeah, Help You is another one of the great No Man's Sky screenwriters out there, so definitely check Help You Collections out if you
man.
get a chance. Very cool. You will find her hanging out over in the GNG Discord quite a lot as well, so definitely do that. Yeah. Nolan's
nice
now, so I'm guessing it might have just been a bit of an inside joke there or something.
Maybe.
Or maybe I mispronounced what I was trying to say and Nolan was pulling me up on it, but I didn't notice it, and now we've gone too far in the conversation and now I don't know what to do!
Walk away, sir! Walk away! Just back it up, sir!
Reset to play with friends, if that's the case. Yes, I am absolutely 100% fine with having to restart over in the new co-op and multiplayer mode, and that is how I'm putting it out there. I genuinely believe that is what we're going to get. Where at the moment we see, when you create a new save, you have the 4 choices of normal, creative, permadeath, or survival. I believe that now we're going to have a further 2 options, and that will be multiplayer PvE and multiplayer PvP. And I believe that, yes, that you are going to have to start off. I think that, just in the interest of fairness and not letting all of us PS4 guys kind of get well ahead in content and see all the cool new shiny toys that we get to play with before the Xbox guys, I feel that's like kind of the great balancer. Now, I could be wrong. This is conjecture and speculation. So, you know, I'm not confirming anything. I do not work for Hella Games, despite a lot of rumours out there at the moment that I'm in fact wearing a rubber
mask.
And that
you know, he is Sean Tex UK. Don't let him fool you. He don't work. He don't work for Hello Games. He owns the place.
I don't work for Hello Games. You're right.
He owns the place.
Right. I do not work for Hello Games. You're absolutely correct.
They work for him.
Sam Murray. It's never gonna be
ever.
But the PvP, I'm so excited for, because I think having that kind of little bit of kind of trepidation going to new places, because you know there could be a person there that may attack you. I think that's going to bring an awful lot to the game. I don't think that's actually going to take stuff away. I think that's going to add like a new level of life. You know what I mean? Rimmers is saying Sam loves himself some prawn curry. It's true. It is true. I do like it. I do like a good prawn curry now and again. I'm not going to lie about that. I quite like prawn kormas though. If I'm completely honest, I like
conjection.
Conjection.
He said
It's a brand
Sim
new
just
word. It's a brand new
invented
word.
a new word. Yeah.
I did. I've mixed conjecture and speculation into
Oh.
one word, and we've come up with
Conjection. I
I
got
like
you.
that.
I got you.
Hashtag conjecture in the
Holy
chat.
cow, guys. We have been live
Nolan
for
says
50,
busted. You're right, bro.
39 minutes, and it's already 57 comments in the chat, guys. Holy
I know,
cow.
it goes insane. It does, it goes insane. Same
Man,
with
I'm
people,
loving
so many
it.
cool peoples. Give me a moment though, guys. For some reason, I've got someone trying to get hold of me really badly
What?
on the PC here.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna have to get rid of that so that doesn't happen.
Say, hey, don't you know him
also,
live?
Nolan Survives is also a new subscriber, so hashtag
Yes.
Nolan Survives in chat, guys, because I believe he didn't just sub to me, but he also subs to Sword as well.
He did.
Which is what
He did.
So, hashtag Nolan Survives is an absolute beast. Welcome to the new nation. Ballistic Cola, did anyone see the video Slamming Bicycle Walrus? Damn hilarious. What video was this? I haven't seen this. Speculature, says a Mick JT84. That's the other way of combining those two words, and I actually quite like that. Speculature. I might even steal that from you. Thank you. I'm watching both. See, Nolan knows where it's at with the dual streaming. I tell you what, a lot of people seem to do the dual streaming when it comes to me and you, don't they? They do seem to like pull us both up and they're like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I tell you what, guys, that's a beautiful thing. Don't ever let anyone tell you any different. Thank you ever so much for that. That's very kind.
You guys are epic.
The best.
The most awesome
if
community in gaming.
We wouldn't be really streaming. We'd just be too while filming ourselves. So
I'm gonna tell you what, man. My first live stream was poor and pitiful.
Is that a real thing, Ballistic Cola, or are you pulling my leg? Because if that's a real thing, I have to see that.
What's up, sir? What's
savage. I think someone's put up a video called DM21 Gaming Sucks Balls. Really? That's probably like a little bit too much, man. I mean, it's all well and good poking fun with people and having sort of a laugh, but to actually kind of go down that route is probably a little bit too far, I'd say.
That's called being bitter. That's called being bitter.
You know what I mean? And like, everyone's entitled to their opinions. Just because we don't agree with other people's opinions doesn't mean that we
anything's wrong with them.
Harass them or call them nasty names or anything like that. It's okay to like have a different opinion. That's what makes you different to other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need to wear a top hat.
It's got to be behind.
Says Nolan. You're not wrong. Speculature. I should wear a monocle, shouldn't I? That would be
monocle. That's it. Monocle time.
He loves it though. Okay. He loves the.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I have a new name in the chat, brother.
I think maybe.
Welcome to the stream.
Like titling your video that is a little bit harsh because like, that's a bit. I am worst girl, yo.
Yep.
It's I am worst girl. Hello.
Oh, I think she's new to my stream, sir.
I believe so. I believe I am worst is
welcome.
Is new here as well. Welcome.
Nice.
Thank you for popping by and saying hello. We appreciate it. But yeah, I think that's probably a little bit harsh, man. Ballistic Cola, can you let me know who it was that actually made that video? Like, who is the content creator that made the video naming that? I'd like to know. Report, says Captain Monday Baker, and welcome again, Captain Monday
you know,
Baker,
Mr. McCracken, my good friend Sim has a vast knowledge of the Queen's English. He is a professional.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a professional, but I am English. I was, I've grown up my entire life in England, so, and I would like to say that maybe I have a slightly better grasp of the English vocabulary than the average Englishman.
Yes, sir.
Like words,
yes, sir. He said, conjunction rolls off the tongue easier. It just fell out of Sim's mouth so easily.
The traveller, as in the traveller that comes in our streams. The traveller, I'm worse. Maybe. apparently it was the Traveller. That's interesting.
Yes.
I'll have to go and check that out. I think maybe that's a little bit harsh.
Yeah,
I
people's.
think maybe it is a little bit harsh. That's probably like.
Well, you know.
It's okay to disagree with people. It's okay to not necessarily agree with their kind of outlook or opinion. But I think
that's when.
Yeah.
That's when you roll. That's when you roll your clock back to 420.
Yeah.
Get you a
That's
little
right.
herbal.
A little nip herbal medication.
A little herbal attitude
chill
adjustment.
back, yeah.
Yep.
That's
and
right,
kick
yeah,
back
you know,
and chill, guys.
Yeah, that's his name, Bruce. It says, okay, I will have a little look and I'll check it out, because maybe the title is provocative, but maybe the actual content isn't as provocative, you see what I mean? So it might be like a dig, and it might even be an inside joke between those guys, for all I know.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, hey Noob, says Radio Caravan.
What is up, Radio Caravan?
Hello, Radio Caravan. How are you today, my lovely one? I hope you are good, and thank you for stopping by, because we like you. Hey Noobs, just have a few seconds, but I bet Hello Games will use the memories for future lore about the universe that came before.
Very interesting.
I like this. I like it.
Very
However,
interesting.
I did have this conversation with another individual earlier, kind of along those lines, and I think we shouldn't read from this that there's going to be an entire reset and that there's like a before next universe and an after next universe. I don't think that's the case. I think we may have an optimized universe. I think we may have embellishments to the features we already have and the terrain manipulation and all of these things, but I don't think we could go as far as to say that they're going to be two entirely different universes, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
19 more circuit boards. Nice.
Something we need to, just chill with, really. Yeah. I am worse girl. So, how's the wife, Sam? My wife is absolutely fine and dandy. She's currently sleeping, so I'm trying not to be so as loud as I usually am, but
he is so hyped. It is difficult.
And,
yes.
I get excited. I find it really hard to try and keep quiet. But yeah, no, she is well. Thank you for asking.
I am so waiting on his door to open and say, I don't care how hyped you are. You wake me up again, I'm going to beat you with your microphone.
It's likely to happen one day, I'm telling you.
It's one day, man. One day.
Yeah. One day it's going
pow! Right to the moon.
Post next. Yeah, no, I agree. And please don't think I'm sort of digging at you at all in any way, really. But I think it is definitely kind of our place as content makers, content providers, streamers that represent kind of No Man's Sky and the community to make sure that no one else out there takes from kind of the comments we make anything that wasn't implied. And I think when we say things like that people could get the wrong kind of implication from that, and it could lead to people kind of getting prematurely upset about something that may not happen. You know what I mean? But I am with you. I do agree that Hello Games are going to use that as kind of a memory and as a showcase of kind of what the community was able to do.
I'm gonna tell you what, buddy.
Tools.
That
is my speculation. Is that this is all about them officially recognising hubs as being an important part of the game, and them implementing tools to make that happen, such as clan tags. Like Call of Duty clan tags, where you can identify yourself as being a member of a federation of a hub, and then claim planets, solar systems in the name of said hub. I think this is
without having to go through a really extraordinary naming process.
Exactly, yeah.
That would make life so much easier.
Exactly, yeah. So say you're a member, just for example and for conversation's sake, let's say you're a member of the Noob Nation, a hub, yeah? And you go and claim a planet. So you still have the option to name that planet, like, you could call the planet Bob or whatever, but it would, it would read as, Planet Bob in sort of like
Bob.
brackets.
I want to name my friend Planet
and
Fred.
it would be like the colours of the Noob Nation or whatever, and there might even be like a little icon or something like that, they may be able to let us maybe perhaps design and place a flag or something like that.
Oh my God, dude, you got a
Or,
tinfoil banana hammock on, don't you?
well, not really. I mean, if you think about it, it kind of makes sense, because this is what Hello Games has always said. They've said that they will respond and build the game.
He's doing well, buddy.
According to the way that, to the way that the community plays the game ultimately.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
hubs are a huge. We are very close with the Amino Hub. I mean, you're part of the Amino Hub, really, when you think about it, and that's what the AH comes from and everything like that. So, I think it really does stand to reason that this is kind of what we're going to see, is like a lot of community tools alongside all the rest of it.
Yeah,
Gives people the motivation to be part of the hub, and it gives like the hub a strength that it didn't previously had, a way of kind of like.
Oh, I agree.
Standing out against
well,
the masses, so to speak.
I just listen, guys. A big shout out to anybody. I don't care if you got 3 people in the hub. Okay, big shout out to anybody that has created a hub or has created a civilization. Because I'm gonna tell you what, guys, we had no tools. No tools to do hubs when this game released, but it happened. People found each other, they made their ways to each other, and we become a community. And this community, and like I said, guys, this community is like the greatest in gaming. I mean, I
think you definitely hold the No Man's Sky community up as an example of how gaming communities can be when they have, the right people kind of giving direction to those communities. Like people like Cobra, for example, that have non-stop since day one, sort of, really put out there the positivity.
Oh yes, sir.
Helping each other out, and I think that is, definitely something that we as a community are very, very lucky to have, is people kind of in a position where they're kind of held up as an example of all of us, really. And I think Cobra's done an absolutely incredible job, which is an amazing segue into the fact that Cobra still is looking to buy a PC soon. The PC he's currently using is actually literally melting. So if anyone is able to provide him with any support at all, please
I'm telling you guys,
Cobra TV and hit that wrong button fund. He's very, very close to getting like a really top-notch PC. So if we can all give him, a little bit extra,
that little nudge, push him over the top, guys.
It really does make a big difference when it comes to kind of the, all the quality and stuff like that we're going to see coming out of Cobra TV. So, absolutely, it'd be really good. Backillers, I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening.
What's up, Back?
Sorry, I didn't see you pop in there. I was away with my speculations and conjecture. Apologies.
Yeah, my good friend Panda, I'm telling you, he hit it right on the head, guys. Speculation is all well and good as long as it don't turn into expectation.
That's exactly right.
I'm serious. Exactly, I like the tinfoil times where we can sit back and just talk about all the crazy ideas that we would love to see in this game. But as long as we don't expect it and just walk into this update with open arms, like, hey, whatever Hello Games provides, they've given us, 3 awesome updates already that's made this game better and better and better. Next is going to be the same thing, guys.
Beautiful scene.
And we're going to take what we get from Next, and we're just going to create something amazing with it, guys.
Yeah, we will. Whatever happens, I mean, think about it this way. We all love the game as it is right now, so anything we get, any tiny little extras, they're just going to make they'll make the biggest of differences to us, but I really expect to see quite a lot of stuff coming out of this update that no one even expects, because that's Hello Games style.
Oh, yeah.
I do want to mention this comment, though, by Mick JT84.
What's up, Terry Henderson?
He thinks Next is going to be released Monday the 23rd unless there's
an ARG
on it preventing stores from selling it the day they get it in. Well, the thing is, Mick, is that Next isn't actually going to be sold on a disc. Next is a digital download that you will essentially download onto on top of the information you already have. So if you own No Man's Sky digitally, it'll be an add-on. If you have a disc, that will also be an add-on. but you will download that. Now, Hello Games have put it out there officially on their website that it's coming out on the 24th, so expect it to happen on that day, buddy, and not before, because I don't want you to be kind of disappointed if that's not the case, you know. The Xbox version in Europe is actually out on the 27th, so there's no chance of it leaking over here. But there's a chance that someone in the States could get an early copy and get it out there. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. There's always someone that knows someone
that knows someone that knows someone.
So yeah, there's a chance we might see that. But do yourself a favour and don't watch anything of it. Don't go and do that, because you'll ruin the experience for yourself. And who wants that? Who wants to ruin next for themselves? It would not be a cool thing.
You ruined Christmas, sir.
Captain
I have
says, I love the hype, but the game is already great to me. I just enjoy speculating.
That's it.
Makes me feel like a kid again. Yes, same here, man.
Ooh, check it out, guys.
Well, welcome back, John. Welcome back indeed.
Okay, guys. I got a new name in my chat, guys. Terry Henderson. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. You have made a proper choice. Hey, guess what?
Choice, but you've made a good one.
Yeah. I have found a 7-meter crab. You know what time it is, guys? Guess what? You see what time it is? It's crab blasting time.
Crab blasting time. Well, you'll be doing your favourite thing for a little while then, right?
Oh yeah, there's a few of them here.
That kid brings up a good point there. If someone gets the Xbox version early, you won't get Next early. That will be a separate download. You're absolutely right. Next drops on the 24th of July, so I very much doubt any of us will see anything about it until then. Mick JT84 says I wouldn't be able to help myself from watching it. Smiley face. I know, but I made the mistake of doing that when the game released, and the guy, I can't remember his name, man, but a guy spent like $3,000 on an early copy of it and put loads of stuff on the internet.
Oh man,
everything. And believe it or not, though, a lot of that stuff turned out not to be true, because Hello Games actually worked really hard to like unimplement some of the stuff and change things around, so it wasn't exactly as he said it.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, it's a good point, Vaculus. Yeah, it's very unlikely that we'll see Next early. Unless we get the trailer, which is my speculation with the audio trailer we've already heard, that is the actual audio for the trailer we're going to see before Next comes out. Video up on YouTube just before we went live, actually, explaining kind of my thoughts on the hubs and
you're welcome, Terry.
That kind of stuff as well. So check that out if you get time. It's about 5 minutes long. So
Remus shouted no. Me and Sim was talking about this earlier today, and I told him I was gonna make a little dig at him about it, cause he's the same way about killing fauna. He's like, you know, sword picking on all them crabs. They're just trying to get something to eat, and it's you most of the time. See, this is my problem with that idea, cause see, okay, the fauna on this game is procedurally. 3 more of them pop up. They have no feelings. They haven't played it. They haven't played this game for 2 years. They're just an algorithm that spawns out.
I completely disagree with you.
We bring PvP into the conversation, and y'all guys turn into Terminators. I'm sitting here like, nah, I'm just a simple farmer. If nobody starts nothing, they won't be nothing. I ain't going after nobody. We're just going to have some fun. Big old time. And y'all guys are like, nah, we're going to kill everybody. We're going to kill everybody. But I shoot the first crab.
I'm not gonna lie, though. Yeah,
I shoot the first crab.
I don't mind killing other players, but I do have a little bit of an issue with going out and destroying loads of fauna, just because that's my own thing. I don't like it, alright? It makes me feel bad inside, but if there was a person waving a multi-tool at me, then I'm not going to feel bad about defending myself, because it's self-defense at that point, yeah? So that's
no, it's so true.
That's SEM standing up for all you guys out there who saw horrible comments about killing other people.
Listen, guys, watch this. If y'all didn't see the first stream, I want you to see this, guys, okay? We're going to find it in my Discoveries page, okay? Let's see where we got it. Let's get out of the ones I've already been to.
John Hall's Really funny, he said. Meanwhile, back in the Semtech submarine. So true as well. It is so true. But just
Guys,
imagine that we did actually get subs as well, and massive underwater creatures. I would be
right here.
over the moon. You would never see me on land or in space ever again in this game.
It's okay, Reams. I know you picking, buddy. See this, guys? You see this, guys? Here it is. That's it right there, guys. That's why I'm such down on crabs, guys. My very first stream, when I had 0 upgrades trying to make it in the world, what happens is I get attacked by a group of freaking crabs. And you know what I did? I marked the system. It got named Come Back, Kill Crab System. Because you know what's going to happen? I'm going to make my way back to that system very, very soon. And we're going to take out, it's going to be Crab Genocide Stream. And that's what I'm going to call it. It's going to be No Man's Sky, Noobs in Space, Crab Genocide. So, you know, if you're squeamish, kind of soft, tendered-hearted, you might want to watch Sim Stream that night because it's going to go down. Yes, sir. I named my S-Class multi-tool the Crab Blaster for a reason.
JJ, how's it going, man?
What's up, JJ?
You didn't. I'll tell you what. I don't know if you caught JJ's latest video where he did a rap. He literally did a rap song about No Man's Sky, and I've got to give you props for that because that took some courage, bro. And fair play, it was actually really funny. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
Well played, sir. Well played indeed.
Good effort. Good
awesome video,
effort.
Man. Awesome video. If you guys, if any of you guys haven't heard of Just Jared is an awesome No Man's Sky content creator. He makes some of
sub that channel, guys.
Content that
you are missing out.
No Man's Sky. So yeah, if you haven't, you are genuinely missing out. Go and check that dude out. He is a beast. I just want to catch up on Mick JT84 stuff. He said when Next was announced, all the major news sites were reporting. Perhaps more importantly, No Man's Sky on the Xbox One will include all of the previously released content on disc. You're absolutely right. It will include all of the previous updates and the original game, but you won't be able to play it, I don't think, without those updates, which you can do on PS4 if you uninstall all the updates and just play the vanilla version without it connected online. So that's a good reason to own a PS4, but just saying.
Make your butter.
Oh, hang on a minute, I've got some more here. He's saying, this is unlike the retail version of the game on PS4, thanks to the numerous patches and updates No Man's Sky has seen since launch in August 2016. You are right. You are absolutely right. Yeah, people seem to really like the rap thing. I thought that was a really cool idea, man. I'm not going to lie. I thought that was awesome. I was like, yeah. No, it's nice that it's nice that people still, after 2 years in, even like aside from the update, are finding new ways to create content about No Man's Sky. And I think that all of these new tools that we're going to see as well, like my speculation about the kind of the hubs. Getting support officially and all of that kind of stuff in the video I've literally only just put up about an hour ago. Was it an hour ago? Yeah, no, like literally, yeah, it would have been an hour and 5 minutes ago, in fact.
Yep.
Kind of, I'm speculating that there's going to be official hub support because of the new...
What's up, Alexi Check?
The page that we saw today.
Oh my god, dude.
Titan ARG stuff. They've actually got an area on there where you can upload, they're actually asking for kind of community voted leaders to upload official hub information. So in my mind, that says Hello Games recognises hubs as being like something that's really important to the game, and as such, they're going to start supporting that with tools to enable people to be part of that hub and such. But yeah, it's worth checking out. I think the Xbox disc version will be Proto next. Early version of next, like 1.4 and 1.5 will be the next patch. Yeah, you're probably right. So they can minimise anyone getting hold of next and leaking it to the community previously. Yeah. So yeah, you're absolutely right. I'll have to check it out, Visit. Yeah, absolutely. Go and check out that video. No, yeah, it's cool. It is cool. I watched it. It was good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Epic.
How's your day been anyway, Jack? What have you been up to recently? The MS Waking Titan community thing going on now is very cool. Yeah, I tell you what, it's like actually the first proper interaction that we've had with Hello Games, where they're like asking for information from us, and there's actually going to be kind of an outcome, like actually a proper outcome from that, of Hello Games putting something out there, sharing that stuff, and pimping the community out a little bit. So yeah, you're absolutely right, man. It's well intriguing. I'm absolutely up for that. I cannot wait, in fact, to see how they do that, or what format they're going to do it in. Should be really cool. Absolutely. Ballistico, what's the rap? I'm not going to read the rap to rap again, because you've done it to me before. You put
the rap to rap.
I had to read the rap.
Oh my goodness, guys.
I've just been grinding on Destiny 2 on my day off. Ooh. Did you earn any new
what? Really?
That you're particularly happy about? That's interesting. Yeah.
Give me that Mordot.
What? I like the colours.
Why are you making another account again? Yeah, man. This is sword number 4, man. Check this mess out, buddy.
Oh wow, he looks.
27 hours. 27 hours, buddy.
Tell you what, if I go down here like this, right, just here, actually, I get just this part here, and we had some DJ decks underneath his hands, it would look like he's spinning, like he could actually be the backup DJ for just Darren's rap. How cool
nice.
Would that be? One day, Sam, one day, you will do the rap to rap. You want me to do the rap to rap, Ballistico? You really want me to do it? Okay. I am
okay.
Doing what I can. Gonna eat everything till the appearance of man. Yo, yo, yo. I'm living below the soil. I'll be back. But I'm coming as oil.
Oh!
Are you happy? Are you happy?
That's okay, man. You gotta do it in the Mrs. Doubtfire voice.
I don't do a Mrs. Doubtfire voice. I don't know what anyone's talking about with that. I don't know what you mean. I don't do one. It's all lies. This is just my voice. It's just the way it sounds. Ooh,
yeah, yeah. Well, see, no, honestly, what happened with the reason I started this account, and the reason I started this account, this is actually on my main PSN.
It does, doesn't it? It's crazy.
But the reason I started it is my portals on my main save, my 460-hour save, guys, got glitched. You can activate a portal, use it one time, and that's it. It glitches out. Every single one of them that I've activated is glitched. And it's not glitched for anybody else, just for that account.
It's okay now, though, because it's okay, though.
Yeah.
And that's alright.
Yeah. What the cool thing about it is...
in the chat, wow.
Oh, Nolan...
Okay.
What's up,
Hello,
buddy?
DM21 Gaming.
Nice!
How are you? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah.
Crazy. To be honest, I never expected that. Yeah. Hello.
Nolan asked, "What's the goal, Sword?"
I've watched many of your videos, many of your streams.
Nice.
Yeah. I was explaining actually a little bit earlier that someone said something a little bit in the chat that someone had called a video something a little bit mean, and we were saying that regardless of whether or not we agree with each other's opinions, we should at least have the respect for each other that we are allowed to have separate opinions and such. So,
that's it.
Yeah. I've long hoped for hub or community support. Yeah, no, I absolutely... Oh, that's the video... DM21's watched my most recent video.
Holy cow!
That's awesome.
Nice!
Thank you very much, man.
And now he's in your stream.
Your time as well. Yeah, thank you for that.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I think that if you look at games like Call of Duty or many of the multiplayer experiences we have out there, there is always a way to identify who's part of a clan or a tribe, and it's kind of missing from No Man's Sky. I think that would would influence people more to become part of a hub, and I think hubs themselves would like that, to have their name as kind of a label of notoriety, so to speak.
I think that's probably one of my favorite speculations, Sim. Thank you for that, buddy.
Not at all. Not at all.
Everybody's wanting multi-cruise ships, PvP, ring planets, all kinds of crazy stuff. I want gang tags.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. Do you know what I mean? If we could place flags, or perhaps you could have a specific colour scheme, so that when you're building stuff, it was already built in Federation's colours, for example. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you could really
yeah.
easily just like visually identify one Federation from the other. Let's call it Federations, because hub Federation, those kinds of things. That's what I'm.
Sieves. There you go, Sieves. How about that?
DM21 says, I like the Battlestar Galactica idea. Moving through the universe as a community would be pretty wild, and hopefully we can find a way to make the dream happen. Yeah, no, you are right there. I've got some crazy speculations about the way. I think the vehicle is just literally a vehicle for multiplayer, but I think it's an overarching vehicle for multiplayer as well. And I think when they talk about Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica, what they're implying is kind of us being able to move together, and that being kind of the ship that we all work together to fix and to save and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Jared is saying, shoot, I still got to watch your video, Sam. That's okay, bro. It's on YouTube.
It is okay.
Feel free to watch it whenever you get a chance. Someone mentioned at the end.
Well, it actually loaded like 2 minutes before we went live.
What someone mentioned earlier, that someone had made a video about DM21 calling him something untoward, and in fact, if you watch the video back, I actually stood there and said, that's a little bit harsh, no need to do that, we can just agree to disagree with each other's opinions. So, just to clear that up, you're not wrong. I've long said that the chances of encountering PvP without looking for it is going to be stupidly rare. I love to have tons of community support. Yeah, you're not wrong. There's got to be a way of funneling people together. I completely agree with that. And I think that these new vehicles could be a way of doing that. Perhaps you could be in vehicles and that would be your co-op multiplayer experience, but then there'll be systems like really, really high, maybe even higher than we see now, kind of conflict systems that are PvP systems that we go into, and that's the way of funneling us all together.
Well, you know, I was...
You've not said anything wrong, Mick. I'm just saying that I don't want anyone to... Yeah, that's right, that you mentioned the video that was called after DM21 and something else that was untoward, but I'm not going to say that. By the way, guys,
when I was over in the Sim Texas stream a little earlier, yeah, I kind of knocked the light button off the floor and it broke. Yeah, there's a bunch of pieces in the floor, so be really, really careful. Yeah, please don't step on the pieces, because we have like the cheapest liability insurance in the universe. So yeah.
DM21 laughed. Okay, that's fair. I didn't know that DM21 had seen said video. However, I still stand by, regardless of whether we agree with anyone else's opinion out there, we should still respect each other as content creators at the end of the day. We should all have that respect for each other, and if nothing else, you know, because we're all human beings, we're all in this together, let's like at least be civil, because that's what the No Man's Sky community is known for, being nice and being cool to everyone, and being inclusive, regardless of whether we agree with people's opinions or no. So, you know, let's all keep that in mind.
There you go. Now you know.
Gaming saying, lol, just Jared, don't be jealous, but I've made a new friend today. Well, I'm assuming that might be applying us. And thank you very much.
What?
I would like to also consider you a friend as well.
Oh, that's very blushing.
Yeah, you know that. Sci-fi guy Henry says, that's what I think so too, Sam. The conflict scanner will come into play with PvP. It would be good, wouldn't it, if we had like a super cool area, like systems that we could go into specifically to fight in a PvP sense, and maybe when you're outside those systems, that kind of damage can be turned off as well.
I guess, time to go build some rank.
PvE sort of thing, and if you were going full-on PvP, then maybe it wouldn't matter what system we were in, but that would be cool.
Well, you know, and I was looking in the Amino a couple weeks ago.
Does the rapping?
And
I've seen them, I've shared them, I've downloaded them, so I can put them in compilation videos. I certainly appreciate the civility. You're not wrong. Yeah, no, absolutely. Look, we can all have different opinions. It's a sign of your maturity level whether you're able to see that someone else has a different opinion and to agree to disagree with that person or to start throwing nasty words and names at people. It's all good if it's in the name of fun, and everyone understands that, but it's when that kind of goes beyond a point that it becomes a problem. So let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Let's let the Xbox community, the Tencent community, the 505 Games kind of guys all come in and see the community for all the beautiful things that's already put out there. Let's not, let's not do that. Hi all, I'm wondering if multiplayer would be a separate mode like most of us think, then how extensive or restrictive will interaction be in our current normal saves? I don't know. I think it's going to be similar to what we have now. I don't think anyone's going to lose any of the stuff. And
Get to
it's going to be exactly the same as it is
I doubt it'd
now,
be
where
that
we
hard,
just
buddy.
get to see other people. You know what I mean? I think beyond that and beyond having the new toys, I don't think it's really going to change. I don't see why it would. It seems a bit odd that people have kind of got that in their heads. Just as then, he's going to be off. He'll be right back. No problem, Jack. Thank you for coming by as well. DM21 says, I need to just talk for about 2 hours straight and just spit for a full speculation video, but I'm afraid a lot of it would be missing. Just do it, man. If you're going to stream and you want to, you know, I'm sure a lot of people out there would be really interested on your take on all of this stuff. So just go ahead and do it, man.
No, I was reading along in the Amino. It's been about a month, well, maybe a month ago, after the next update was talked about, or the Xbox Live interview. Boyd and the guys at the Amino Hub was actually putting together a PvP league where we can compete together as a hub,
right,
you know, as a community.
Boyd was doing that.
Yeah, and to where, you know, where there'll be certain points for certain things. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, even before we get to know what we're going to get with this update, we're already coming up with some, like, really cool ideas on how to use it, you know?
Yeah, we are.
I'm telling you, man, that's what I'm saying. This community is just epic. You know,
it is beast. It really is. There's so much love in this community, and that's why it kind of hurts my heart a little bit when Mick actually brought up that video had been made. I was like, really? You know what I mean? You could see me sort of cringe back from that, because there's no need for that, man. We don't need. It's like, if it's role play and stuff like that, it's absolutely fine. You know what I mean? But taking it and like publicly putting something out there that's detrimental to someone else's character or their work, you have no idea how much work they put into doing this stuff. Like, I've got an idea of kind of what it takes to edit and stuff, and trust me, it's not easy, especially for people like Cobra, DM21, all the bigger kind of YouTubers and that. There's a lot of time and work that goes into all of that stuff, so to sort of naysay that,
and then you have Sword.
To start name calling, it just seems a little bit playground to me, if I'm honest. Mr. Cola said he's going to make a parody of the video as well. So yeah, that would actually be pretty cool. I sometimes jump into the streams of people I know and say, people still play this game? But yeah, I wouldn't on channels where people don't know me. Exactly, Mick, yeah, and if it's like an in-joke and that and everyone's aware of it, and that's fun. You know what I mean? That's part and parcel of like poking fun at your mates. It's not the same as actually calling someone nasty names. You know what I mean?
Ooh, Extreme Sentinel Planet. This ought to be interesting.
Australia. That's cool. My brother, well, one of my brothers lives in Australia currently. Yeah. I miss him quite substantially, actually. I haven't spoken to him for a long time. I hope I can get back in touch with him soon. Last I knew, he was kind of moving around a little bit, so he's a little bit out there. DM21 says, the fear is that chances are PS Plus and Xbox Gold will be required for multiplayer. My 505 Games contact believes it will require Gold. It wouldn't surprise me. Every other title on PlayStation, other than the free-to-play titles, when it comes to multiplayer, do require you know, a PlayStation Plus subscription. And honestly, for like, you know,
what's up, Daniel Hipley?
And you get 2 to 4 games free a month.
Nice.
Every month. It's worth it, man. It is worth it. I really do like that.
Daniel Hipley is up to 400 million units now, buddy. He's a digging away trying to get that 1 billion. Good
So it
effort,
sounds
sir.
to
Good
me, your
effort.
current save should remain single player, so we don't gate people's games behind a subscription. Yeah, I think if you're, I don't know, the awkward thing with that is we do actually have the ability to currently visit and be in the same vicinity as other players. That could be where the restriction kind of thing gets awkward, because I think maybe they could go about it by restricting the PvP aspect of it to needing a subscription, because I think people would be more willing to do that if they wanted to play the PvP, because there are a lot of people in the No Man's Sky community that aren't interested in PvP. So if they just wanted to stay without the PS Plus subscription and continue playing the game as is, but with the new taunts, maybe that would be a way around that. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that's implemented. I absolutely agree.
Hmm.
Mick JT says he's going to hold off on buying the PS Plus and find out on the day. Yeah, I would say, I mean, I go into the library every month and just literally add those titles to my library. So, you know, a couple of months down the road or whatever, when I haven't got a game or I'm looking for a new game to play, I've got a library of like hundreds of games that have been given to me by PlayStation because I'm part of the PlayStation Plus thing. And there's a lot of good titles in there. I've got things like The Last of Us, Little Big
Fee.
Planet, Little Big Planet 3, Low Fee game. No, Fee wasn't that, but
Oh, was
there's
it
a lot
not?
of good games. No, Fee was on the sale, but yeah, still a lot of good games. And I'd definitely say you get your money's worth.
Well, we played at
And
Dreadnought. That was a free to play.
that's free
But that
to
wasn't
play,
a plus,
so you
yeah,
don't require PS Plus, yeah.
Okay, gotcha,
Vacuum
gotcha.
says, I must have missed something with people attacking others. Huh?
You might have been
No,
talking about what you was talking about with the
yeah,
video.
no. Someone put a video up calling someone a bit of a bad name, and I was saying that, like, kind of doing that in your video titles a little bit playground. That was all it was.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
it wasn't me who mentioned it the first time, but I brought it up again. The influence and the comment on the video and laughing it off. Yeah, no, fair play, and so we should, because yeah, it is very playground. So we bumped into someone in a current save. They'll most likely be wisps still. I guess it's interesting to ponder that sort of metadata, like seeing other people's bases currently. It's all just metadata sharing. It's not truly an integrated world or matchmaking or any of that. You're absolutely right, because we actually hold all of the information locally, don't we? Which is another reason it kind of has to change for multiplayer. I think DN21 actually brought this up in one of his streams, that because we hold all of that information locally, it basically allows people to cheat and to mod those files so that they would have an unfair advantage on others, and I completely agree with that. It does need to be held on the server, so it cannot be manipulated. You're absolutely right. There's definitely a lot more interesting and better things to talk about, like how awesome Next is going to be, LMS, new ships, maybe new multi-tools, missions, co-op. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I'm well excited for co-op. I think co-op is actually going to be where a lot of people end up spending a lot of their time, rather than like PvP stuff. I think it's going to be much more fun, and we're all going to derive a hell of a lot more fun out of actually being able to experience the game together in a cooperative sense, rather than a sense where we're actually having PvP fights with each other. I think, like, that's my personal take. It's not going to be for everyone. Some people are going to love PvP, but I think for the vast majority, especially of current players at the moment, that's going to be the case. DM21 Gaming says, gotta head off. I'll try and stop by again another
See you,
time.
buddy.
It's been an absolute pleasure having you here. Thank you ever so much for spending some of your time
Thanks
with
for
us,
stopping
DM21.
by.
I do appreciate how busy you are, so thank you very much. Very, very kind of you, sir. Everyone says, see you later to DM21. Thank you very much. For full multiplayer, a lot of things will have to go server-side so people can't cheat. Exactly right, Malachi. Yeah, you're exactly right there, and I think it's really important that they actually do that to make sure that that is there, really. Yeah, I'd love co-op, says Mick. Yeah, I think it's going to be brilliant, and I really genuinely believe that is where a lot of people are going to end up having most of their fun, is sort of achieving things cooperatively as a group. Just random people that aren't orbs, I hope it's possible.
Good luck, Dark Lord.
I guess, yeah, I
That's
really
the grind.
think it's going to happen. I don't see why it wouldn't. I think I don't see why it would even stop you from doing that if you weren't in the like the PvP mode. There's probably going to be a way for it to be like toggleable, dependent on which system you're in and stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely something that we could possibly see. I'm really intrigued at what this pink planet is over X. That's a nice colour. High radio. I'm sure there's more planets as well. How many planets are in the system? Let's have a little look. I think it's only a 3-planet system actually. Let's go and find a new system. Loads of planets in. Am I too late? What? How do you mean, Geeky Peaks? I don't know. What do you believe you may have been late for? There are 4 planets, right? But I'm going to see if we can find a system with more, because I want to find really nice frost planet here for a long time on a frost planet. I haven't been to a frost planet for a while. 3. I want to find a crazy. Let me put the filter on. There we go. Haha. Right. Okay, let's have a little look. That'll do. We've got quite a few. We've got some planets and stuff there. I thought you were about to shut down the stream. No. Not just yet. Not just yet. Daniel Hipley says, I want a 48 slots exotic starship. Add slots to starships.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be cool. That would be cool. But obviously, there's got to be a limit.
48 slots.
Yeah, there has got to be a limit.
How many billion units would you pay for a 48 slot exotic?
I don't think it would really. I'd say like, what's the top amount that you pay now for your final slots in your exosuit?
Well, they increase each way. It takes 19 million units to fully trim out an exosuit with slots.
Okay, so I'd say you could probably say that like 2 to 2.5 million units is probably a fair kind of thing.
I would say,
that, and there would be like a progression up to that. I think.
I would say
like
2 million units a slot in a ship would still be fair.
It would be fair, yeah, because what you could gain from that is
oh my goodness.
Exactly. Bleak planet cactus flesh. I do like a bit of cactus flesh. That's desolate. Gamma intensive. Put one directly behind it, man. I already looked at this one, cactus flesh. Another one. I haven't been to a hot planet for ages, actually. Let's go there. Geeky Peaks is saying, okay, awesome then. Indeed, 250 million Geeky Peaks reckon that the slot should cost. I think that's probably a little bit, maybe just a tad high, especially for, you've got to think about it in ways of progression. But yeah, I think maybe you could get to your final slot, and maybe the final slot in your ship would get escalate up to maybe 10 million for your final slot or something. Because by that point, you've probably earned, when you're considering that, you've already making silly monies, I would say. Sci-Fi Henry's coming in with, I hope there is full hub integration, like a hub tab in Discovery's page that shows who is on and where. Yeah, absolutely. The video I brought out earlier was definitely implying. I've just said, community tools. But yes, that is definitely a very good tool that we could all have. 100%. That would be lovely. It would be cool if we could upgrade our ships to a better class. Ooh, that's interesting.
I don't know, man. I like the grind.
Man. You could
I like
upgrade,
the grind.
You could then, yeah, but what I kind of get the point that John's bringing up here is because, imagine you find the perfect ship that you want, or you want to stick with the very first ship that you get when you start the game, yeah, and you love the looks of it. It's your perfect spaceship. You've grown really attached to it and everything. Why not allow people to kind of upgrade that to the point that they want to, rather than sort of force them to get a ship that may not look exactly like they want. It may not be Do you see what I mean? I think that's a fairly good point, actually.
Yeah.
I think it should be a possibility. In the name of choice, I would say that wouldn't actually be a bad feature. I think that would be cool. Not everyone
True.
likes, the S Classic locks like we do. Some people like the very first basic ship that you get right from the off. You know what I mean?
Well,
That would be their favourite ship.
I've run across, because Alexi check found a lot of ships and posted up in the Amino, and that was probably one of my favorite things to do before I moved on and started seeding bases like I was doing, was to actually go out and find ships and collect the rare or the odd or the unique ships, like that white holler that we went and found, or that we went and got, because there's not many of them out there in that body, in that frame design, and to me that's I'm kind of bittersweet on the whole upgrading the ships deal, is because it was Funny Imps. Funny Imps was one that found the white one, and he posted that up in the Amino, and I've went and got it on 3 accounts, soon to be 4, and there's people that wanted that ship. I think when me and you went to go get that ship, it was me, you, Panda, and who else was there? Funny Imps was there to collect that ship.
That's right.
Because it was such a popular design. And, the notoriety you get from discovering stuff like that, like these S-Class multi-tools and stuff like that, I think it adds a little excitement to the actual exploration of the game.
I'm kind of with you. Kind of with you, but at the same time, oh my, this is a frost moon and there's hardly any trees.
Uh-oh.
It's like the most treeless frost planet I've ever seen. It's insane. I'm still going to go for a wander on it though, because I like the frost planets.
Yep.
What was I going to say then? Yeah, I kind of do see the point of that. Not everyone wants to do that though. I mean, it's cool that we're able to, and I don't think that they should take that away, but I don't think it shouldn't be a thing where you couldn't upgrade your ship if you didn't want. It doesn't take anything away from you, like wanting to go and find that perfect ship if you're able to get one and do it up. You know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong.
People out there with
I
more
fully agree with upgrading slots or adding slots to a ship. I really do, but like the class or the bonuses, I don't agree with. Because see, there's a lot of ships that I really like, that I think are really awesome ships that I won't ever own because of the, here we go. Let's see if that'll do it.
Malachi saying I had to go through about 300 of a certain fighter to find the S-Class. Wasn't going to leave the planet until I found one. Exactly. But I've literally stood on planet platforms for like 4 or 5 hours at a time looking for ships, and I think that's, especially for casual players, okay, look at it from the perspective of people that don't have as much time to play.
Exactly.
And I think that it would be fairer for those guys that can't afford to spend 5 or 6 hours in a run. I think it would be better for those guys, and I'm all up for that. I'm not going to lie, I think that would actually be pretty cool. Geeky Beaks is saying maybe put ships as a discovery. That would be good. That really would be cool.
Well, I mean, like I said,
I also get your perspective, though. You know what I mean? I don't want you to think that I don't understand where you're coming from, but I'm also saying that we see it from our perspective. But if you look at it from the perspective of a casual player that can only play a couple of maybe 2 hours a week maximum because of their other obligations to work, to family, to whatever, then it would be cool for those guys to also kind of gain the stuff out of the game that is inachievable for them currently because they haven't.
Well, and to be honest with you, the difference between there's a especially with the haulers. The haulers, I've noticed a drastic difference between the A class and S class as far as flight mechanics. But and to get back to to kind of go along with what you say there, there are going to be a lot of people that don't have a lot of time to grind or put as much time into the game as players like me. But then again, if you're not putting that kind of time into the game, you're not going to really need the S class as, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's
I
not
get
going to
ya.
be it's not going to be a necessity as much to people that don't play as often. Like players like me that's going to be playing, you know, like on the day off, do like an 8-hour game session. You know, that's something that you'll actually enjoy, that extra flight mechanic or that extra handling or that extra bonus by getting the S class.
Yeah, I'm not trying to disagree with you there.
Yeah.
I'm simply saying that I think that it would be nice for everyone to be able to get to experience all of the stuff from the game.
Yeah, yeah.
And like for those that aren't going to be necessarily in a situation to get that stuff straight from the off, it'd be kind of cool if they were able to. Maybe they, you know, for those guys, they can always hop into creative. So I suppose they can. You know, they don't have to go out and grind the units and stuff. That there is a way.
Bliss Cola asked, how would you feel about running costs for buildings and farms just to have more use for money? I don't
like a
understand.
Taxation system. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a really good idea. It's like paying the tax on the you know, to a overarching whatever. So that so you know, you could have a degradation as well. So you're sort of paying for your building to always be in tip-top condition. Like if you don't pay the payments, then maybe the building starts breaking down. It doesn't provide quite as good cover from the elements and things like that. Maybe that's a really cool idea. I like that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. And it would give you a motivation, especially kind of come the end game. You'd have to like keep earning units and stuff, and there would be a reason for you to, if to kind of keep all your stuff running sweet.
Man, that thing's still calculating.
Cow, square.
Rank 42. I learned 80 words. Let's see. Oh, rank 60.
About 3 8-hour shifts to get his
Rank 102. Wow. Oh, nice.
That's longer than me. I think I did about 15 hours to end up with my S-class freighter that I've got currently. But that was a long old thing, so I feel your pain there, bro. I really do. Sci-fi Guy Henry says, or garages,
Nice.
hub cities that can install upgrades for a price. That's a really good idea. You could have like a garage that you could take your ship to get it upgraded in certain places, and like dependent on the hub and how sort of like active and members and stuff like that, maybe it's like better, if you know what I mean. Maybe get like certain places that you could go to get like better upgrades, like a little bit of an advanced warp drive that could take you like another 100 light years forward, or a better shield.
Well, I mean, here's my point with the slot upgrades. You see this fighter right here? Like this is a small to a medium fighter. It's only going to have about anywhere from 15 to 24 slots, I would say. Let's look at it. It has got 23 slots, okay? But it is an awesome looking ship. I like the retro booster rocket on the back of the fighters. That's a design I really, really like. Having that big booster rocket, single booster rocket on the back. But when you run into the S-class 38 slot max slot fighters, they don't have these thin wings like this. They have that big boxy frame that sticks out to show the space or the storage for the ship. Now, I would love to have an S-class version of this, maybe in a yellow or maybe in a red or a white or even a black, okay, and be able to add in the extra slots in the extra tech area to make it as big or as enticing as the S-class 38 slot. But and as a trade-off for that, still have the same bonus stats, but just have the extra storage space. Because, like I said, a lot of times we fly ships more for style than for usage or for a necessity. Like this thing right here.
I do get where you're coming from. I fully do. I also kind of see it from the other side of the coin as well, though.
Yeah,
so I think there's a balance to both arguments, definitely. And it, like, however they do it, or if there are any changes, because we don't even know that they are going to get changed.
Atlas tax.
It would be good. But yeah, I think that's a good idea with the tax thing, I must admit. Help Your Collection has popped in to say hello.
What is up, Help You?
Yeah, believe it or not, Help You, we were actually talking about you. You must have had your ears burning a little bit.
Oh,
we
yeah,
were
yeah.
We were saying about the female side of the NMS community and the amazing work that you guys do with all the streaming and stuff. And yeah, your name came up in that conversation. So Help You is actually asking, what gang are you going to rep when it next drops? Well, me and Sword, I'd like people to kind of look at Sword and I as kind of like Han Solo and Chewie, yeah. So like we stand apart from any, like we stand apart from any like named entity, but we're there to help whoever is just and right, and we'll go and help those guys. Yeah. So if people are being attacked and they need help from the Noob Nation, I'll come and help out with the Noob Nation, you know. But I feel it's important for like we feel it's important that we are kind of like a how can I put this? Like a standalone entity with Noob Nation. We don't want to have like a fixed affiliation with any one group because we don't want to minimise ourselves just to one group. There's a lot of people out there that play the game, and there's going to be a lot of people coming in to play the game that we might not be able to meet if we sort of segmentalise ourselves to one specific group or gang. So yeah, but we would like to be friends with everyone, wouldn't we? I think sort of.
That's it. That's it.
That's kind of the idea that we're going with.
Well, Sword's philosophy is don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Be nothing. Yeah, exactly that, man. I'm there with you. Mick's got to go for lunch. Well, I hope you enjoy your lunch, good man.
Have a good lunch, sir.
Booster Cola's coming in. Given that everything will be synced, rare ships will be even rarer, so I think you should be able to sell your ships. Yeah, I think so.
That would be nice.
Help You said, alright man, go enjoy your lunch to Mick. Oh shit, well thanks. Man, I'm definitely not. I'm absolutely aware of that, Help You. But yeah, and it's lovely for you to pop by as well, so thank you ever so much for doing that. We do appreciate your support. Who's the Borg? I'm not sure what you mean there. Do you mean the Borg from Star Trek? I think maybe. I love that, man. That's like my group. Everyone is a boss. That's a good idea. Yeah, exactly that. And we don't want to, you know, I don't want to feel that we can't hang out with these guys because we hang out with those guys or anything like that. It's, you know what? That's something I definitely want to avoid. I want to be kind of everyone's friend if I can. Obviously, if anyone's getting attacked or needs help, like in defense-wise against like other groups, then yeah, we'll be there. You know what I mean? I thought you were going to say Cobras. But that's a forever. Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, that's a gimme. That's a gimme.
I mean? That's yeah.
He throws out the noob signal. Batman and Robin will be there. That's all I got to say about that.
That's the way it's going to be going down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a lone wolf affiliate of Need for Space, and I'm willing to die for a price. Exactly that. We're rebels.
I'm gonna tell you guys.
Friendly mercenaries.
We was playing Fortnite the other day, and my buddy Remus, dude.
It's the little bird thing from The Last Jedi. Oh, okay. I didn't know
cool. Yeah, we were playing Fortnite the other day, and like, as soon as my feet touched the ground, I got shot in the face and took out. And Remus went full on Terminator, guys. I mean, ramped up to the building these cats was hiding in, took the roof down and just killed them all. I mean, massacred them, man. Yeah, man.
Multiplayer, all of that stuff is going to bring a hell of a lot of stuff to the game.
We're going to have so much fun.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun.
Oh my goodness. Good times.
Okay, I've never heard of that before.
What's that?
That's kind of cool. Apparently HeroClick is a superhero board / RPG game. I've not heard of it myself personally.
Interesting.
Oh, sorry.
Yawn.
Where Well, you know,
It is early.
20 to 5 in the
I
morning.
know,
So, yeah,
man, I know.
you know, the odd yawn here and there, I think we can all ignore.
You are
We can all ignore it.
completely entitled to a yawn, sir. Have as many as you need.
Currently necking a lot of Red Bull to try and combat that. Big home base, yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I had to
and this,
pop
I'll
a
tell you
top.
what, the building stuff is really is exciting times. With the building stuff, I really
Very.
am looking forward to being able to build cool stuff wherever I want, rather than being tied to like a little post. I thought YouTube something like Henry that was cool, I think, but yeah, I like the avatar. It stands out really well. It makes me better and better and better. I like it so much. I think. Oh yeah, it's cool. I hear you also. Well, I don't hear. I've been lurking in your streams.
Lurky.
And you have built yourself a new PC. How has everything gone with that? Did you find it easy? Did you find it hard? Inquiring minds would like to know. But yeah, man. Awesome community support again today from everyone.
I know.
Hanging around with surprise guest visitor of DM21.
I know, right? I am. Hey,
did not
dude,
expect that.
you are
That was
getting
crazy,
much
yeah.
better, sir. You are getting much better.
I didn't fangirl out anywhere
You did
near as
not.
much as I usually
was
do.
waiting for it.
I think
I done had it typed into your chat, fangirl moment, and you never fangirled out, and I'm like, crap, I just deleted it.
I fangirl out all the time, man. Yeah, I pop in. You've probably caught me say hello a couple of times, but yeah, you tend to stream when I'm getting off stream, which is kind of like
Early.
sort of like 45 minutes from now, if usually, sort of is when I get out. And sort of do us a favour, can you type in the chat so that Helpia can come over and show
We'll
us
do it. We'll do it.
via subbage. That would be amazing. And thank you so much, Helpia, for the support there with the subs and stuff. That is absolutely very
Awesome.
You can see Starfleet. Oh, sorry, I got me focus. Can you see the Starfleet logo I painted on my hard hat in my logo? It's a pretty tiny picture. I see the helmet, but if I'm completely honest, it is a little bit small for me to make out the logo. If I'm honest. Really basic, simple logos like Helpia's are really easy, or Sword's little dude, look, they're quite recognisable. So, like, the more basic they are, the easier it is to kind of see. So that's a top tip for anyone doing YouTubes and stuff. Make your, make your logo like Ballisticolas.
Oh, and I got to, since you brought it up, sir, give a big shout out to Law of Evolution, guys. He done my artwork. Oh my goodness, guys, epic. Didn't even know he was doing it. Didn't say boo to me. Didn't tell me nothing. Simtex catches me one day, says, "Hey, dude, you need to go check out Law's new video." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll get around." "No, you need to do it now, mate." And I caught that thing on the way home, guys. It choked me up. Yeah. Yeah.
My idea for multiplayer mode in Men on Sky is that you can log into a terminal and play a traditional set of multiplayer games within the game, a sim within a sim. Possible. There's a possibility that that's going to be the case with man. I think though that they'll probably want to integrate it in a way that's doesn't make it feel like a kind of a separate thing within the game. I think they'll make it. They want to make it feel like part of the game. You know what I mean?
Thanks, Help.
That's the sense that I get in their communication with us through shorts, interview and such. That's the idea I personally sort of took. Healthy collection. Is it worth it? It adds more steps to start a stream, which can be annoying. You need patience, but it's pretty tight. Yeah. No, I'm there with you as well. Like the thing is with me is it. I'd love to start playing a lot of PC games that I'm unable to play on PlayStation, and I think editing-wise, for all the editing stuff, Sony Vegas is far better than Share Factory as a free software can be. And I appreciate that sort of Share Factory is a very, very basic version of kind of Sony Vegas, but it is very, very, very basic version of Sony Vegas. I'd really like that for, yeah. I'd like to you know, maybe one day the channel will grow to the point where that'll become a reality, and I'll be able to.
Speaking of guys, I'm going to take this opportunity to segue into the fact that Simtex's channel has a Patreon link in it. If you guys, if it's in your means, and can support his channel, guys, that would be truly epic of you.
People will find it if it's there. We don't have to keep telling.
Oh no, sir. Listen. This is coming from the guy that plugs the wrong button fund every time he opens his mouth. He calls me up in the morning and said, "Hey, Cobra's got a wrong button fund." I said, "Dude, I know."
Yeah, but it's different when you're saying it about someone else. It's different to like people.
I am saying it about someone else. Hey,
yeah, you are.
I am saying it about something else. Ooh, freighter battle.
You know, it just does. If you enjoy streaming, I'd say it's worth buying a streaming PC. Most definitely to help you. Yeah, I'm right there with you. And I do have a very, 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 very basic PC at the moment, but it is a refurbished office one that I picked up for 130 quid. So it's like, you can imagine how basic it is. It's literally, it can do Windows, and that's about it, to be honest with you. Ant-Man says, now we know more about what's coming in next, what do people think is going to be behind Pop's door in the anomaly? I don't know, but whatever is in there is going to be incredibly exciting. Ballisticola, will there be female exoshirts? Surely that's a must. We actually spoke about that. Was that yesterday's stream that I put that to you about the female exosuits?
Yeah.
I think especially if there is any customization in the suits, then you should have.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of the most basic customization there is.
You know what I mean?
Female and male.
Why should help you have to play in a male exosuit? I don't think that's fair. I don't think anyone should be forced to, you know, and there's probably a lot of guys out there that would like to play in a female exosuit. I know when I'm playing Fortnite and stuff, I'd much rather watch a female character run along than a male one. Just saying.
Just saying.
It's true though, and I'm not being not being funny, but it's true.
I'm being funny. I do enjoy it.
For streaming, it's okay for a start. That's all I use. You're absolutely right. That's what I am using right now. This is how the stream's being brought to you purely through the PS1. I've told you it's a get sex dungeon, says Ballisticola. Oh, that got a bit very quickly, didn't it? I still think the second door is a bit empty. Yes, we put a traveller in there, but it's a big room and we only ever use once. I think there's more stuff maybe you could add to that. I've got kind of a wild speculation to do with that as well, but not one I'm willing to put out there yet because it is very, very wild. Yeah, kind of ties in a little bit with what someone else said about going to a terminal in lockdown and stuff. But yeah, we'll perhaps we'll discuss that near next. Ant-Man thought it was really underused too. Yeah, I kind of do think that. Kind of think it's a bit of a waste. Also, I want to know kind of what the hologram and space station is all about, with the lore there, with the mirror, that kind of stuff. I didn't put a traveller in there. You didn't? Oh, man, no. I did, and I let him live. I know most people say that you should get it. It's not fair to let him live in a simulation, but we all live in a simulation in the game and out of the game, so why not? If, you know, it's better to, you know, life's worth living, whether it's, you know, whether it be kind of a simulated life or not. You know, we all play video games. Essentially, we live in a simulation whenever we choose to do that.
Uh-oh, I think I shut the wrong one.
The door. You never know. Maybe the door will open and Emily will get out and escape into the world of No Man's Sky. Who knows? Well, I shouldn't say world. I should say universe, really, shouldn't I? Yeah.
Come on, quit hiding in the freighter now.
Well, what an exciting day so far then, guys. We've had, you know...
I know, man.
Loads of cool stuff, hasn't it? Loads of cool stuff. It's been enjoyable. I'm really liking this, kind of the idea and the communication with Hello Games with putting up screenshots and all that kind of thing. It'd be lovely to know that they're kind of like going to be looking through those screenshots and seeing the places, perhaps even visiting the places we've kind of put up there. You never know, you might even see a Sean Murray exosuit wandering into one of the parks one day, sort of, we put them up there.
Ooh.
It's possible, it's possible.
Very interesting.
But the new
Really?
trailer might have put a dent in that theory. Not really, that...
No, I'm in a freighter battle and the Sentinels are after me now.
It might reinforce it. I did the first time, so it was for a change. Oh, fair enough, Malachi. Yeah. I'm not saying it's good or bad. Again, like I say, everyone is entitled to their opinion, and we will be respectful of everyone else's as long as it doesn't cause any undue duress or harm to any other. That is kind of the way we sit on that. I put him in the simulation and told him he was stuck in there. Is that evil? No, because it's better to be honest with people, you know? Honesty is like, yeah, good. It's not. Honesty is not a bad thing. Kendall Southwick
Honesty
says,
is
everyone.
the best
Hello,
policy.
Kendall, how are you, man? Lovely to see you once again. Yeah,
John Hall, shout out to Dark Lord for having me out, also making a monument. Nice! What a champ, man. Dark Lord come over by John Hall's base and made a monument with him tonight, guys.
Good effort, guys. Good effort.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, definitely do that. Go and help each other out and stuff. Oh, that is very controversial. That help you.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna lie, it is. Okay, I'm gonna go there though. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, Helpia's collection says, what do you think about the Galactic Hub Semtex? I think
fine
that
people.
they've done a lot. I think they've done a lot of work to build their hub, and I commend them for that. Where I stand is, I personally feel, and this is just coming from me, Semtex UK, okay? Just anyone out there who watches this
Deep breath, sir. Deep
comes and
breath.
references this, okay?
Deep breath, sir.
I personally feel that in any situation, whether it be work or real life, usually a lot of people that kind of put themselves in a position of power or give themselves a title and then feel that they have the right to impose rules on to any other person, that's probably not the person you want in charge and leading anyone. It's the same with moderators on YouTube. You probably know this, Helpia, as well. Like, the people that ask to be mods are the last people you want to give those modding powers to, yeah? It's always the people that don't want to lead that usually do the best job of doing that, because they consider others and kind of their feelings and their outlooks more than the person that just wants to have the button that they can press that can ban people out, yeah? Personally, I think that for someone literally immediately upon finding out that Next is going to be released, that sits down and writes like a 3-page essay on rules everyone else in a game universe that everyone else is entitled to use how they will, to impose rules upon those people, and then to put into effect effectively a force that can enforce those rules, it's debatable whether that person should be in that position anyway. I mean, I've always thought people of power should be voted in because that's a democratic system. And as far as I'm aware, someone's appointed himself overall galactic leader, and I'm not down with that. And as far as I'm concerned, if those people try to enforce those rules and try and cause anyone else any discomfort or try to stop anyone from playing the game in the way they would like to, then that's where they're going to find me, fighting for the rights of those that want to do what they want to do. Even if they don't want to do the same thing as I do, I strongly believe in the right that they have the right to play the game however they damn well like. And that is my take on that. So yeah. And it is opinion to it. You're absolutely right. Malachi says, I walked 700,000 light years to the Galactic Hub, only to find I was in some other hub, and it was over 100 million light years to the Galactic Hub, so I decided just to hang around the centre. Here's the update. Jeffrey Price, Kota equals free space for all. Thank you, sir. Absolutely, Cult of the Atlas. Join it on Facebook or on PlayStation 4. You can look for it on PlayStation 4 by searching Cult of the Atlas Cable TV community, and you'll find me as the actual owner of that. So if you're interested in that and seeing screenshots and talking with us on there, you can do that, or you can join the Discord, which is also in the description and such. And everyone's welcome. You're more than welcome. Tristan Monty, hello, welcome. I don't believe we've seen your name before, so thank you for stopping.
Welcome to the stream.
Says, do you think multiplayer will be proximity based, one player hosting 3 others? I find it unlikely. I think it's all going to be server held. You might have some kind of peer-to-peer connection, possibly, because that's usual in multiplayer games, but how deep that peer-to-peer will run will completely be up to Hello Games and their implementation of said multiplayer mechanics. A good question. Thank you for, again, stopping by and showing your support. We appreciate it. That killer says, well, I have a lot to say, but I won't. People take things a bit far and try to turn this game into some sort of EVE Online. Anyone who has spent any time with EVE Online communities. Yeah, no, I kind of get you. But ultimately, we don't need to harp on about who did what to who. And yeah, you know, ultimately, let's see how it all pans out. I mean, for all we know, and let's be honest here, there's a good chance that when the multiplayer comes in, you're just going to be thrown into random lobbies with random people, and there is going to be no way to actually go and attack any individual or target any particular group anyway. So let's see how it actually gets implemented before anyone makes any rash decisions and starts shouting about who should do what and how and all of that kind of thing. Those who will not be named, pay attention. Practically says, yeah, exactly that. Nolan says, yeah, PvP makes communities toxic. I disagree with that. I don't think I think that, yes, when PvP is involved, communities can go in a toxic direction, but I think it's down to the individuals in said communities, and it's not the implementation of the PvP, it's how those people act with that and whether or not they can be mature.
And it can be made into a fun thing too, you know?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I played a lot of ARG Survival for a very long time, and that's a very political multiplayer PvP game. And if you approach it in a mature fashion, you can make a lot of friends, and PvP doesn't have to be about attacking people and stuff. It can be about helping people out. It really can. It'd be good to have some other players also coming over your ship radio. Yes, it would. It'd be absolutely brilliant. Kind of like the way they implement it in Elite Dangerous, where it is actually the ship radio, and you actually have the effect of the voice and everything. That is amazing. And that is something I'd really, really like to see in No Man's Sky. I think it would make it all the more immersive. Yeah, exactly. Like, ultimately, the PvP and all the mechanics can make this game incredible, but it's about the people and how they choose to do that. And unfortunately, there are toxic people out there, and hopefully we won't have like a huge amount of them in the community, and maybe just the greatness of the rest of the community can overshadow that kind of negativity. I certainly hope for, not just for us, but really for all the people that are going to come in and get to experience this game afresh on the other communities that haven't quite got it yet. So yeah, I think that's really important, and I think it's really, really important that all of us as a community put that message out there and are welcoming to those people. So, you know, reach out to anyone you see that's new, make them feel welcome, make them feel like they're part of the community already. Don't make them feel like you know, separate from that or anything, because that's what we do. Yeah? We're a constellation, guys and girls, and that's the way it should be. But yeah, again, it's down to the individuals in question and their actions. So, vote good leaders into place. That's what we really need. We need people that are democratically voted into places of power and that can act as a spokesperson on others' behalf. And I for one, personally, vote Cobra for President of Space. Don't know. Maybe that could be a thing. Hashtag Cobra for President.
Ha ha ha. I vote for
Just saying.
the Geckinator for president.
Exactly that, you know what I mean? I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger made it as a
Governor.
State official, didn't he?
Governor.
A governor. So I don't know why we couldn't have the Geckinator as the overall president of the the free space you know, universe that is No Man's Sky, I'm down. I think it would make an incredible.
Sorry, guys. I've been battling for a few minutes, so I didn't. Let me catch up my chat real quick.
Yeah.
I think tonight's going to be the night I finally get my S-Class freighter. I've been pimping the space battle cooldown. Just need to get a few warps ahead space station. Yeah, buddy. Good luck. Good luck. Vaculars, good luck. I hope you get the S-Class freighter. I don't have one yet myself. McCracken, thanks John Hall. Saw the address in the Discord. Have been meaning to get there, but kept getting distracted. NMS South. Yeah, I know, man. I feel you pain. Terry Henderson, I think if you use someone's farmer, I think the owner should get units every time someone logs to the restaurant. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be nice, actually.
Oh, cool. And I got a nice job sword, and I hope it's an S-Class. Me too. You know how salty Simtex would be if my second freighter battle was an S-Class? He would his head would literally explode off his shoulders on stream, live in front of all of y'all.
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be that happy after doing mine for like 15 hours straight.
Good gracious, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is
Money actually brings up a really good thing here. He says, as long as the game design is focused more towards cooperative incentives rather than PvP incentives, you'll get a better experience overall, he thinks. And I would be inclined to agree that. I think it would be much better to give people cooperative incentives, because then that also motivates people to want to play in a cooperative fashion. And I think if you can get that into people's mind, the mindset is already there to play cooperatively, that you gain more from being cooperative. And this is kind of, the brilliance about DayZ was that you could choose to be a hero or a villain, you know, and you could have equal amounts of fun as both. But I think a lot of people realised after the initial couple of weeks of the game that, you know, the experience you had with other people, actually gaining friends that you could play with and experience things together, that was actually the fruit of that game. So yeah, I'm completely with you on that, actually. And you bring up a very, very good point.
This is my new save, right, John Hall, and I do have two S-Class freighters, one on my primary save, which is glitched, and one on my third save. My second save has an A-Class 34, but I really haven't went out and done the freighter grind on it. Because, I mean, to me, I see right here, like this one, that won't do. I wouldn't even take it if it was S-Class. I just, yeah. But, yeah, my way of gameplay, I use the portals to do any long distance travel or the terminuses, so I don't need that extra 10% warp. So like an A-Class freighter with 34 slots is basically the same as an S-Class in the way I would use it. So, you know, I mean, it's nice having an S-Class, and don't get me wrong, if you get an S-Class freighter, you've achieved something in this game, because it is not easy. It is not easy. I mean, just grinding out the units alone is enough to drive people insane. It's enough to discourage a lot of people from even trying. It
is pretty a tedious task sometimes, isn't it?
Yep.
Grinding the units out. But hopefully they'll implement many new ways in which we're able to get units that maybe won't be quite as tedious. And perhaps they can rebalance it a little bit with different things, like perhaps, you know, playing as I've always thought that playing as a ship salvager, where you pick up the ships, use one of the 3 spare slots in your freighter to store them and to do them up, to fix them effectively over time with pieces that you're able to loot and find, you know, from other broken ships, whatever. So you actually craft the ship and then you're able to do that up and sell that on to other players, would be like a very, very intriguing and interesting way to play the game. So yeah, I think, you know, Justin's example, that's one of the examples.
You got you an S-Class. Nice, Terry.
New ways.
Yeah.
Max actually come up with a couple of things saying that he feels, essentially he's saying he feels that the game will be more co-op centric than kind of PvP driven. I agree. I certainly hope that's the case. But yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's That is 18. Okay. All right. Yeah, we just found the one I wanted right now. So yeah, so
Adam's saying, I'm hoping so. I'm all for PvP, but the only incentive PvPs is the gratification of knowing that you defeated another human player behind a keyboard somewhere. Doesn't need much more than that. No, you're absolutely right. Everyone gets like a little adrenaline hit. You know, if you play Fortnite every time you kind of beat the guy in a fight or whatever, you do get that little adrenaline rush. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I don't think it's something that we shouldn't have in this game either. I think it's something that has a place. And yeah, it should be there. It should be.
Well, see, the thing about Fortnite is you start out with nothing, and you get put into the battle royale stage with nothing. You collect the resources, and you go out and fight against people. And when you die, you start back over exactly the way you were with nothing and whatnot. Now, if you was building up accounts for months and months and months and months and months, and you end up losing items or losing things you worked really hard for, you know, that's where it would get to be heartbreaking and game changing. And with the PvP we're getting, I'm truly hoping that like it's in normal mode. If you die, you get a grave. You go collect your grave, the flight of shame going back to your grave.
Yeah, I would imagine there's going to be different.
Man, don't get me wrong. They should be rewards for those
like you get at the moment. So if you play normal PvP mode, yeah, you get those grave options. If you played survival, you'd get like a grave, but maybe you'd like miss a couple of items out of it, like the more expensive items maybe would go to the other person, so there's a reason.
Well, I mean,
maybe
you know,
if you're playing in permadeath, then the person just gets to take every piece of loot and all your shit and everything. So
well, I mean, look at
motivations to play in all the different modes.
Well, look at what we got now. You know, I can build this big, massive farm, and you can come farm it, but it doesn't affect me. You know what I mean?
I just want to say goodnight to Jayla. Jayla, thank you ever so much
for thank you for stopping by
and supporting us, man. We appreciate that. Thank you, and I hope you sleep well, sir. Dark Lord is also saying he's out. So good night to you also, Dark Lord. Again,
good night, buddy.
Thank you so much for the kind support you've
yes, sir.
Hanging out and stuff. We do really, really appreciate your help, man. Back killer as well, there are hints of having epic legendary rare and uncommon loot. Exactly that, which is kind of, yeah, it goes hand in hand with kind of what I'm saying for the different kind of levels of PvP perhaps. But, Journey Stone Mile accomplished. Apparently I have done something great. I don't know what. I've wandered 50k's. 50ks. That's not wrong either. That is probably the most apt description of what I've done in this creative mode, is wander around looking at stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, overall, like, I'm sure, and I'll say it over and over and over again, however Sean and the rest of the team at Hella Games want to implement multiplayer, it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun, and it's going to bring loads of new, cool, interesting things that we can enjoy about the game, and I for one, cannot wait to see how it all plays out, to be honest. I think it's going to be cool. I think we've got far more to gain than we have to lose as a community with the new update. So yeah, that's where I am. Oh, buddy, I think we have to draw it to a close soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this freighter battle and
yeah,
and I'm gonna wrap it up too because I got to get up kind of early in the morning.
I found 1 billion Maribobs in this game.
Nice.
I'll tell you what, that is a thing with me. It doesn't seem to matter what mode I'm on. I do seem to find it.
You're a marrow magnet, son.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It's crazy, yeah? It is mad. Kendall Southwick, on the salvage model is one I like. Add tech tree to learn all the ships also. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? Like playing as a ship salvager. If you think about it, that'll probably be the closest you could get to sort of playing a Han Solo-ish kind of role. You know? I reckon that makes sense. Nolan, thank you ever so much for your time and your support this evening, good sir. It was lovely to have you in the stream, and we hope both to see you again. Absolutely. Good night, good sir. Nolan survives, is off to bed, mate. So, yeah.
Good night, buddy. Thank you for the sub today, and thank you for joining in on the stream.
Absolutely. Thank you everyone for coming and hanging out, chilling with the noobs. We do appreciate it, man. But yeah. I'm excited. I think everyone else is excited. And I'm really intrigued to see how it all plays out, to be honest with you. Yeah. Awesomes.
I don't think I'm going to have enough to get here with this jetpack towel. Ooh, I did. Nice. Took the elevator up, Sim.
Oh, did you get the freight? Did you finish the freight battle, did you? Oh,
I did. I'm getting ready to go find out to see what it's going to be.
What a beautiful shot.
Come on, S-Class. Come on, S-Class.
I do love those planets. They
B-Class.
Absolutely beautiful. B-Class.
B-Class.
That's alright. You can look tomorrow and find one. You can look tomorrow and you can get a good one, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Better luck tomorrow. Better luck tomorrow.
Well, see, I ain't even got an S-Class hauler yet. You know, I'm still looking for one of them. I think to me that's more important than S-Class freighter. I mean, really.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the haulers.
Jeffrey Price is asking if it's okay to ask who won the final race yesterday. I believe
that was Snow Obsidian.
Yeah, I believe it was Geeky Peachy.
The Geeky Peaks.
He won the B race that we were in. That I managed to get second in. Yes. But yeah, I believe then he went on to win the next round, which was him and
Risk.
The final, and I believe he won. I don't know by how much of a margin, but I am aware he won. So yeah, congrats, Geeky Peaks indeed.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, of course you can ask Jeffrey. That's no problem whatsoever.
We're not salty. Not salty one bit.
Whatever next has, it will blow us all away, and I'm 100% with you on that. I really do think that we're all going to get a big, lovely surprise next. Loads of stuff that we haven't even imagined or dreamed of. Plus the features we're all so excited for as well. So yeah, I think you're absolutely right, man. Indeed. But I think, are you happy there, Sword?
I am always happy.
Bring it to an end about nowish. Are you happy for that?
I'm happy for that. Well, it is 15 after 12, and I gotta be up in like 4 hours. Yeah.
I'm starting to really fade, and it's 5:15 in the morning for me. So,
fading away, sir. You're fading away.
But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so
guys,
much
yes,
for your support. Thank you for hanging out. If there's anyone in the chat that makes content of any type, whether that be music, whatever, pop it in the chat so that everyone can click on you and go and check it out. Again, a massive thank you.
And guys, check out the link in the description in the channel to the Noob Nation Nexus. Did I say that right? Did I say that right? The Discord, yes. Guys, if you join, and listen, if you join the Discord and you are a content provider, please let me or Sim know, so we can give you the special content provider name.
Name, yeah. You can turn your name blue, so that everyone else knows your content.
Yep.
And they can keep an eye on that and
if you do provide content, feel free to post the links up to your streams or your content in the self-promotion. Yes.
Absolutely. But with all of that said, and with all of the love we have for you guys, we are now going to retire for the evening, or the morning in my case. I have been Semtex UK. He has been Sword AH. We combined our Noobs in Space, and we will both see you next time out there
in the void.
Badass.
Good night, guys. Appreciate everybody stopping by. And y'all have an awesome night.